Senior women, stop using castor oil by itself. If you are rubbing castor oil on your skin, your knees, your hips, or your neck, expecting a miracle, you are making a crucial mistake and you are only getting about 10% of the actual benefits. Hello, I'm Dr. William Lee. Today I am revealing what the cosmetic and joint supplement industries absolutely do not want you to know. Castor oil is incredible. Yes, it has been used for thousands of years. But here is the hard scientific truth. Castor oil is fundamentally trapped on the outside of your body. Its large molecular weight means it cannot penetrate deep into the synovial capsule of your bone-on-bone joints, and it cannot reach the deep dermal layers where your collagen is actually born. To see those shocking results, the kind of results where deep wrinkles literally fade away and agonizing joint pain vanishes so completely that people cancel their knee replacement surgeries, you must combine your topical castor oil with specific internal activators. Today, I am giving you the 5 internal activators you must consume while using castor oil. One of these produced clinical results so shocking that skeptical doctors actually questioned the before and after photos. Before we begin, please comment below with your age and your biggest health concern right now. I read every single one. Let's dive into the science of true regeneration. Number 5, the delivery highway. If you are over 60, your digestive tract has fundamentally changed. You could be eating the healthiest diet in the world, consuming expensive vitamins, and still be chronically malnourished at a cellular level. Why? Because of poor bioavailability. Your gut loses its ability to absorb nutrients efficiently as you age. This is where our number 5 internal activator comes in, Piperine, a specific active compound found in black pepper extract. Think of your digestive system like a highway. As we age, that highway gets blocked by traffic and road closures. Nutrients get stuck and are eventually flushed out of your body. Piperine acts like a fleet of police escorts, clearing the highway and forcing your body to absorb the nutrients you consume. A study published in the Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine showed that piperine can enhance the absorption of certain compounds by an astonishing 2,000%. Now here is the synergy tip. When you massage castor oil onto an aching joint, the heat draws blood to the area. By consuming piperine internally, you ensure that the healing nutrients in your bloodstream actually make it to that joint. Number 4, the circulation activator. Here is a biological reality about your joints. Cartilage is avascular. That is a medical term, meaning it does not have its own blood supply. It relies entirely on the surrounding tissues to deliver oxygen and nutrients. When you age, your microcirculation drops dramatically. Your joints are literally suffocating. Enter ginger root. I'm not talking about ginger ale. I'm talking about pure, potent ginger root extract. Ginger contains powerful compounds called gingerols. When consumed, gingerols act as a vasodilator. They physically widen your blood vessels and force fresh, oxygen-rich blood into the microscopic capillaries surrounding your joints and the deep layers of your skin. Think of your aging joints like a dry, dying garden. You can spray water on the leaves all you want, which is what castor oil does on the skin. But if the root system in the soil is blocked, the plant dies. Ginger root opens the underground pipes so the water can flow. Here is the synergy tip for this one. Drink a strong cup of ginger root tea or take a ginger extract exactly 30 minutes before you apply your castor oil pack. The ginger will open your internal blood vessels right as the castor oil penetrates the surface. Number 3, the fire extinguisher. We need to talk about a phenomenon called inflammaging. As you cross the age of 60, your immune system begins to misfire. It creates a low-grade, constant state of inflammation throughout your entire body. This inflammation produces destructive enzymes called MMPs. I want you to imagine MMPs as millions of microscopic Pac-Men inside your knees, hips, and skin, and their only job is to eat your cartilage and destroy your collagen. This is why your joints hurt and your skin sags. Our number 3 activator is Boswellia serrata, an ancient resin from the frankincense tree. Boswellia is one of the only natural substances scientifically proven to inhibit a highly destructive inflammatory pathway called 5-LOX. Let me tell you about Mary. Mary is 68, a retired teacher from Ohio. Her knees felt like they were filled with broken glass. She started rubbing castor oil on them every night. It helped soothe the skin, but the deep, agonizing pain remained because the internal fire was still raging. When we introduced Boswellia serrata to shut down that 5-LOX pathway, it was like taking a fire extinguisher to a burning house. The internal fire was put out. Within 3 weeks, Mary was walking up her stairs without holding the railing for the first time in 4 years. Now, if you're finding this information valuable, please take a second to hit the subscribe button and the like button. I built this channel specifically for adults over 60 who deserve real hard science, not vague marketing promises. And we are building a community of people aging with power and dignity. Thank you for being here. Now let's look at the final two and most powerful activators. Number 2, the collagen protector. Let's talk about the structural integrity of your body. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your system. It is the scaffolding that holds your skin tight, and it is the cushion that keeps your bones from grinding together. Think of collagen like a thick braided steel rope. When we are young, that rope is tight and unbreakable. But as we age, oxidative stress and free radicals begin to fray that rope. The strands snap, the skin droops, the joints collapse. French maritime pine bark extract contains incredibly potent antioxidants called proanthocyanidins. A landmark clinical trial showed that pine bark extract doesn't just reduce inflammation, it actively binds to your collagen and elastin fibers, protecting them from degradation. It acts like a protective chemical shield, a sealant over that braided steel rope, stopping it from fraying. Here is the synergy tip. While castor oil applied to the skin stimulates surface hydration, French maritime pine bark taken internally builds an indestructible fortress around the collagen your body already has. And now, number 1, the Joint Jelly Restorer. This is the one I promised you at the very beginning, the ultimate activator that completely transforms how your body heals. Inside every healthy joint, there is a thick, slippery substance called synovial fluid. I call it joint jelly. It is the shock absorber that prevents your bones from grinding. By the time you are 65, your body produces 80% less of this joint jelly than it did when you were 25. Your joints are not just worn out, they are bone dry. The star ingredient required to rebuild this jelly is a specialized matrix of hyaluronic acid, collagen, and polysaccharides. Hyaluronic acid is a miracle molecule that can hold 1,000 times its weight in water. When you introduce this matrix into your body, it acts like a sponge, drawing massive amounts of hydration directly into the synovial capsule of your knees, hips, and shoulders, while simultaneously plumping the deep layers of your skin to erase fine lines. Let me tell you about Helen. Helen is 72, a retired librarian from Portland, Oregon. She had been using castor oil packs on her knees and elbows for over a year. Some minor relief, yes, but she still could not open a jar. She still winced every time she stood up from a chair. When Helen began taking this specific hyaluronic acid and collagen matrix internally, something extraordinary happened. Within 4 weeks, she called my office in tears. Not tears of pain, tears of disbelief. She told me she had walked her golden retriever around the entire block for the first time in 3 years. Her daughter thought she was exaggerating until she saw it with her own eyes. Now, the synergy tip for number 1 is the most important on this entire list. Hyaluronic acid works most powerfully when it is combined with Boswellia serrata, French maritime pine bark, ginger root, and piperine. They are not meant to be taken separately. They are meant to operate as a unified biological network. Recently, a team of brilliant researchers formulated a specific clinical protocol that combines all of these exact elements in their precise clinical doses into a single daily capsule. I have reviewed their clinical data personally, and the results for men and women over 60 are absolutely remarkable. I've left a link to their private scientific presentation in the pinned comment and the description below. I strongly recommend you watch it today before it's taken down. If you are serious about combining your castor oil routine with the ultimate internal activator, this is the presentation you need to see. I want to speak to you now, not just as a doctor, but as someone who cares deeply about how we treat our seniors. Society often tells men and women over 60
that pain is just part of getting older. They tell you that waking up stiff, feeling exhausted, and giving up your favorite activities is normal. I am here to tell you that it is not normal. It is common, but it is not normal. The science is unambiguous about this. Your body always moves toward repair. Your fibroblasts, your joints, your neurons, they are all sitting there, waiting for the right signals and the right nutrients to start rebuilding. It is never too late to give them those signals. Taking control of your health, rebuilding your joints, and erasing the visible signs of aging is not about vanity. It is about self-respect. It is about maintaining your independence so you can play with your grandchildren, travel without a wheelchair, and live the final chapters of your life with power and dignity. And you are not at the end of your story. The best years can still be ahead of you, provided you give your body the tools it desperately wants. Please subscribe to the channel and comment below telling me which of these 5 activators excited you the most. Share this video with a friend who uses castor oil and needs to know the truth. I'm Dr. William Lee. Stay strong, stay informed, and I will see you in the next video.